Guys, everybody loves ice cream. Everybody loves ice cream. And if you're in Des Moines, you really love ice cream because why? Well, it's a farm state, guys, and that fresh milk comes out of them cows, goes right into the ice cream. But the thing is, all these ice cream shops are not good. There's some bad ones, guys, and here are 5 of the worst. Let's go right down through it. I don't want you to avoid these. Don't even go in these places. The first is rectangular ice cream. Now, when I go to the ice cream store, I'm all for innovation, okay? But when I ask for 2 scoops, I want it to look like a scoop. At Rectangular Ice Cream Shop there in Des Moines, right downtown, the scoops come out in cubes. They're squares. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't want a rectangular looking, squarish looking ice cream cone. It just goes against everything that's fun about it. It's all squared off and flat. Forget about it. Now, number 2 ice cream shop that I would tell you to avoid is Database. Now, this is interesting because they're a little bit more forward thinking. They've got some innovation, but it's not weird innovation like the rectangular place. It's a kind of a thing where there's data on the outside of this ice cream. So you order your ice cream, they scoop it out, they put it in the cone. The ice cream itself has data in it that communicates with the cone and tells you information about the weight of the ice cream, where it came from, the cows that it came from, the name of the cows. Guys, it's too much. I don't need to know the name of the cow. Just give me the dang ice cream. Forget about it. Now, number 3 is Bloomers. Bloomers is one of these retro places where they dress up in the old days. And Bloomers, if you don't know, like in the old days, was like your underwear, right? Your Bloomers. And so they have that old-timey flavor, right? But we're going back like the 1800s for Bloomers, guys. And the problem is that the ice cream tastes like it came from the 1800s. So if you're going to have this old-timey retro effect, that's great. But you got to have fresh ice cream, especially in a place like Iowa where they know about fresh food. They grow the stuff, guys. Fresh food, fresh milk. And so I'm going to say no to Bloomers. That's a no-go. Now, number 4 is Crouch. I don't know where they really came up with this concept, but it's right there on the south side of Des Moines. Just go into Crouch Ice Cream. If you don't believe me, go to Crouch Ice Cream, and they're going to make you crouch down to get inside the place. The door is about 3 feet tall, especially if you're 6.5, 7 feet tall. You're going to have I don't even know if you'll be able to get in there, guys. You got to crouch down to get in. Now, they say that it makes it more exclusive, that only somebody that's willing to go through some overcome some personal obstacles to get this ice cream is going to be worth serving. Are you out of your mind? Why don't you just make us walk over glass in our bare feet? I mean, come on. That's going to be a no-go. And finally, the last one, guys, is Eagle Ice Cream right there in Des Moines, right there in the near north side. Now, they've been there a long time, so somebody's going in there. But the problem is that they give you the ice cream in a cone that's in the shape of an eagle. Now, what's the problem with that? The problem with that is that sometimes people think those eagles can fly. They coming in late night for a late night ice cream after a night of partying. A lot of times there are Drake students going down there, and they take that eagle and they throw it at their friend. They think it's funny. They think the eagle can fly, and it goes smashing into their friend's face. The cops come. They have to bust up a fight. Maybe there's some Iowa State students there battling with University of Iowa students. They get rolled. People get rolled outside of this place. It's like a late night bar scene, and it's an ice cream place. Guys, forget it. It's maybe I'm too old. Maybe I'm too old for all that excitement. Who knows? But for me, it's on my list of one of the 5 worst ice cream shops in Des Moines, Iowa. You make your own call.